What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel where we talk movies and games and much more. And as always, thank you for clicking on this video. Today we're going to talk about a few things that have been going around, and that is the rumor of Nicolas Cage coming back as Ghost Rider, the collab of Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, and a possible project, and the rumors have it that it's possibly in Deadpool 3. And as also in the world of Netflix, Stranger Things season 4 is coming up, but the Duffer Brothers just confirmed that season 5 will also be coming, but season 5 will be the last season. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this video. Now, we all remember Nicolas Cage was the Ghost Rider back then, before the MCU was the MCU. Now, I'm not the biggest Nicolas Cage fan, but I'd rather have him come back instead of having to recast someone else, just because I'm just so used to him. I mean, that's the actor like a lot of us grew up with watching. I mean, a lot of people my age, you know, for that matter. And he was asked the question, he was asked if he would come back, and he was trying to dodge the question, you know. He was trying to change the subject. But when he was talking about how it was supposed to be an R-rated movie, he mentioned if this movie ends up getting done, now that Marvel has established themselves, then it would be without me, of course. And you know, in typical Marvel fashion, whenever an actor or actress gets casted into an MCU project, you know, they have to lie their way out.
And it's a Photoshop.
Listen, I'm not in the film. I love Spider-Man.
Like, first of all, you need to quit lying.
It's not like they can spill the beans right away, so it's to be taken lightly. Doesn't mean that Nicolas Cage will definitely just not coming back, but also, you know, it could mean that he's telling the truth. We just never know, but usually they try to lie their way out, so who knows. But I want to know, do you want Nicolas Cage to come back as the Ghost Rider, or who else? What actor do you have in mind? Who do you think is better to become the Ghost Rider in the MCU? Go ahead and let me know your opinions in the comment section below. And staying within the world of Marvel, we all know that Ryan Reynolds is coming out in this movie called The Adam Project on Netflix, directed by Shawn Levy. And these two became really good friends because they were introduced by Hugh Jackman themselves. And they were hinting, Shawn Levy wants to bring these two together because there's a project that he's saying he wants to work on with those two. And it's been rumored that it's going to be Deadpool 3. Now imagine what that could do. Imagine how much of an entertainment movie that would be. When they asked him about what the project is, he didn't confirm, he didn't officially say it's going to be Deadpool 3, but he is determined to bring these two actors together. He said himself that guy that's gonna bring these two together, it will be me, quote. He said he sounds determined. He sounds like he's not gonna stop until he actually convinces Hugh, because Ryan Reynolds doesn't need any convincing. He's all excited. He said it would be a dream come true. But other news about Hugh Jackman, he did mention not too long ago that he liked the way the character Wolverine ended. He liked the way that the route that it took leading up all the way to Logan. But now with the whole multiverse, anything is possible. But on Hugh Jackman's side, he'd rather not be the Wolverine. It sounded like he just wanted to put the character to rest, and it just looked like they were just gonna recast someone else. But hopefully they continue. Hopefully he comes back as a Wolverine. I could already see the chemistry that he would have with Ryan Reynolds. Imagine that in a Deadpool movie.
Oh my God, you ever shut up, pal? No, not when I'm awake.
Do you think Hugh Jackman will come back? Do you want to see him in Deadpool 3 with Ryan Reynolds? Go ahead and let me know in the comment section. And now, talking about Netflix, Stranger Things has been an amazing show. It has become a fan favorite, and now that we're having the upcoming season 4, but the Duffer Brothers went ahead and confirmed 5th season, but they also said that this is it. It's gonna be the 5th and the last season. It's kind of a sad thing also because this show is just amazing. Every time the new season comes on, I always go ahead and binge watch the other seasons that came before. In a way, I kind of knew this was coming sooner or later because all these actors are all growing up. It all started when all these actors were kids, but now that they're mature, you know, they have to eventually move on. They can't keep on portraying like if they're in middle school. High school, yeah, maybe, but eventually, you know, they can't do that forever. Although it wouldn't be such a bad idea if they continue this show as with them moving on to adulthood, but still investigating into all this supernatural world, the whole upside down thing. It would be cool to see that, but then again, you know, it might not be the same. It might not give off the same vibe as it did as when they were kids or when they're young adults. Because seeing a group of teens, it just brings back that nostalgic 80s feeling, those nostalgic 80s movies that we used to get. But definitely sad that there's going to be the final season. The 5th season is going to be the last one. And another thing that they mentioned that they added on after they said that the 5th season was going to be the last, they said that there are many stories to tell within the world of Stranger Things, new adventures, new characters, new stories, etc. But first they want to finish the tale of Eleven and Hopper and her friends and everyone that we've gotten to know. So it sounds like to me like they're hinting that even after the 5th season ends, there's probably gonna be kind of like spin-off shows, or maybe a certain character might get their own show with maybe telling the events, whether before Stranger Things, before the 1st season, maybe like a prequel series, or maybe just a spin-off that's just something completely different, but maybe it somehow ties into the original events. Because the fact that they said within the world of Stranger Things, and that there's going to be new stories, that there's just so much that you can do in this world, in this franchise, but they first just want to finish telling the main story. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know, maybe it's just me making up ideas, but I'm just going based on how they chose to phrase their words. But anyways, that is gonna wrap it up for today's movie news video. I want to know from you your thoughts and opinions on any of these topics that I just mentioned. Are you expecting Nicolas Cage? Do you even want him to come back? Do you want to see this collab with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman? And are you excited for season 4 of Stranger Things? What do you think is going to happen in this upcoming season? Go ahead and let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep watching this channel and keep watching movies.